churl, silly Billy Hilly churl. Woo!
By royal flash! Just like we rehearsed!
Rain cutter! Know my sword!
Stand with me! I'll settle this!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Polearm! Help!
Witness the power of Hu!
Dissipate! Out of my way! Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
Body and... Let me weave you a verse.
I'll settle this! Our bond is strong! Just like we rehearsed! Odds reveal out of my way! Stand with me!
Adventure time!
I'm going in! You're toast!
So sorry.
Witness the power of Hu!
Cool it! Dodge this!
Everybody stand back!
Don't get frostbite.
Nice and spicy!
Rain cutter!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Eat this!
Freeze!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, so sorry.
Let me weave you a verse.
Boba, get them!
Everybody stand back!
You're toast!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Rain cut!
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Polearm! Help!
Sage's wisdom! Excuse me?
Go get him, Uruguay! Don't be scared! Wings of darkness! Come, fight this on for side!
Glory to Alhaitham! Give me some space.
Stay put! By royal decree! Hey, no!
Sage's wisdom! Excuse me?
Don't be scared!
Lucky
My
day.
guy start!
Let me weave you a verse.
Finally,
Cold, mine to command. The night is cold. Nice and spicy.
Rain outlines your fate.
Time to go. Stars, shine for me. Eat this! Boba, get them!
Witness the power of Gugwa! Huh?
Cross over!
I'll protect us.
Try not to enjoy this.
Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy! The Temple of Wisdom! Hey! I'm seeing stars. Yeah! I see everything! Out of the frying pan, make yourselves at home! Grow! Ready, steady, go!
Surrendering will be gentle.
Your toast!
Let's get down to business. To the fairy.
The Temple of Wisdom! Come on, we can do it! Let the show be...
You're in for a little shock. You're in. Don't be such a...
Boba, get them!
You're in for a little shock.
Eat this!
Come a little...
Make yourselves at home! Hey! Huh? Let's dance!
Try not to enjoy this.
Nice and spicy! I see everything!
Toodaloo.